What's up, everybody? So I'm going to educate you a little bit on some things that I've learned recently with marketing in the Medicare space. So first of all, CMS rules are pretty clear cut. Educational marketing is free and clear and all good. It's what they would prefer. If they put restrictions on educational marketing, they're not helping the beneficiary anymore. They're actually hurting them. So we want to focus on educational marketing. That's the primary objective. When it comes to how we educate them, that's where you can always get into gray areas, right? If, for example, if I worded it like, you can get up to $2,200 back on your Social Security check. Technically, that's education, but it's also bait. It's also bait and switch, right? The best way to do it is to find a niche of individuals that need help with something, and then educate them on that specific product. Also, if you are focused on Medicare Advantage, then you're in those waters, those compliance waters. So my recommendation for all Medicare agents is to get out of the Medicare Advantage marketing. You will get Medicare Advantage members if you're outside of Medicare Advantage marketing. For example, a friend of mine who is in my program recently, we did a video on here, and he, if you listen to the video, he talks about how he's pipelined, like working Medicare supplement leads. He's pipelined like 15 or 20 Medicare Advantage reviews for AEP. So you can do Medicare supplement marketing, and you're going to get Medicare Advantage members. And then you can just say, hey, well, look, since you have a Medicare Advantage plan, let's just review it during AEP, and if I can do anything better for you, I will. And then you always want to try to, cross-sell the hospital indemnity and the critical illness and things like that to those people. Now, recently I started doing, this Saturday is my first webinar for Medicare supplement only. So I'm putting my secrets out there, and I'll have updates on the results within the coming weeks. I know that right now we're getting about $12 registrations for that webinar, and I'm very excited about it. I think it's going to do very well. And the question is it going to be, because I did multiple ad copies. I did Turning 65, I did Delay Part B, and then I just did Plan E and Plan G, and I would never recommend a Medicare Advantage plan as ad copy, so, or creative. So that's one thing that I'm doing, right? Medicare supplement focused educational marketing, Medicare supplement webinars. You can't get in trouble for doing that, but guess what? I probably will get 95% Medicare supplements, and then 5% of the people may not be able to get a Medicare supplement, right? And they may have to go to Medicare Advantage. Part of my slide, I will put the only time it's good for a Medicare Advantage plan is if your supplement is unaffordable and you're going without food. That would be the only time that I would get. I am going to be the guy to them that doesn't recommend Medicare Advantage. It's just a marketing tactic, right? Another one would be chronic special needs webinars. Nobody does that. It's harder to do it because Facebook has regulations about mentioning medical conditions, but as long as you read up on those Facebook rules and regulations, you should be able to figure it out. And the reality is there's endless amounts of ways that you can educate, right? You can educate veterans, you can educate Native Americans, you can educate people on disability, you can educate whoever, it doesn't matter. There's so many people out there. So the key is to be creative and to use trial and error. Dental is a phenomenal way to get low-cost leads and cross-sell Medicare supplements with the dental, right? Hey, let's see if we can get this to you at no cost. Do you have a Medicare supplement plan? Boom. There's no compliance with it, and you're helping people. So that's one thing that we've been doing is a lot of dental, and it works. Shout out to Brock Partners and Drew Langford for coming up with that. That's what his team is crushing it with, just dental ads. So there's a lot of different ways that we can market. I mean, technically, you can market with vision. Do you need help with vision? How are your eyes, ears? People out there, older people out there who can't hear, people out there who can't hear, right? Do you need help with hearing aids? And do a quick do a quick funnel, right? So you do a funnel. The funnel would be an ad, basically a video like this that says, hey, if you are struggling with hearing, obviously put captions on the video. If you're struggling with hearing and you need help with hearing aids, Medicare doesn't cover hearing. So if you click the link below, we'll show you exactly how you could potentially get help with that. When they click the link, it takes them to a website. It's a form. They fill out the form. When they fill out the form, it takes them to a video. And the video obviously has captions because they need help with hearing, right? And it's just it could be a short 5-minute video explaining to them that there are plans out there that give them, and this could be non-Medicare Advantage, because guess what? There's dental, vision, and hearing plans. There's dental, vision, and hearing plans that go up to with Manhattan Life, they can use $3,000. They can use full benefit for hearing. Some states don't allow that. Some states do. So find the states that do and run the ad in those states. I just wanted to do a quick marketing video because marketing is what everybody has trouble with. So I am in love with marketing. I'm going to continue to grow and learn about it. It's fun. It's not hard. You just got to play around with it. And that's that. So God bless and hope you enjoyed the video.